Today, I will be sharing some really romantic and beautiful love stories that we all truly deserve. The story begins by introducing our beautiful female lead, Dr. Fahlada. My heart anyway stopped. Dr. Fahlada arrives at her hospital, Suvabumi Hospital. Fahlada is the daughter of the hospital's owners, essentially an owner herself. Thanks to her hard work, Suvabumi Hospital is one of the top hospitals in Bangkok. An emergency announcement for code 000 at the ER suddenly sounds. Fahlada quickly rushes to the scene where a Chinese woman is severely injured and desperately asks, "Where's my daughter?" None of the doctors can understand her language. When Fahlada arrives, she successfully handles the situation by speaking to the woman in Chinese. She tells the woman, "Calm down, please. I'll ask them for you." Fahlada asks the staff, "She came in with her daughter. Do you know where she is?" They reply, "She's in bed 3. Dr. Panaorn is with her." Fahlada reassures the woman, "Your daughter is already in the care of the doctors. Don't worry, we will do our best." The woman pleads, "Okay, please help her. Please save my daughter." Fahlada notes, "In this case, I suspect an inhalation burn and a second-degree burn of about 5% on her right limbs." Another doctor says, "I'll leave you to it. I have another case to tend to." Fahlada agrees, "Sure." A nurse comments, "The patient has an inhalation burn. Her blood pressure is dropping." Fahlada instructs, "Prepare intubation and start a central line." After the emergency, Fahlada is quite tired and sits peacefully. Her friends Fan and Dr. Bo approach. Fan comments, "Look at you guys. You look like you've just fought a war." Bo adds, "Trauma patients came in droves. Thankfully, Lada helped me, or else I would have been screwed." Bo then jokingly suggests, "Hey, since you're great at everything, study emergency medicine and come work with me." Fahlada replies, "Very funny. What about my dermatology ward?" Bo suggests, "Just work in both wards." Fan interjects, reminding Bo, just because she's the owner's daughter, you expect her to work in 2 wards? She's gonna die as it is." A nurse listening to them interjects, "Don't die yet, refresh with coffee first, and go back to work." Fahlada and Fan jokingly called the nurse, "You are the devil," for telling them to return to their duties. The nurse then tells them that the staff in the ER were praising Dr. Lada for handling the Chinese patient without an interpreter, calling her such a badass. Bo explains, "Of course, she was an exchange student, speaks almost every language." The nurse then adds, "Except love language, right? That's why Dr. Lada's still single." Bo and Than quickly stop the nurse from discussing love, as Fahlada has had bad experiences with love. Fahlada, in a serious mood, asks about her schedule, specifically if she needs to do rounds today. The nurse informs her, "You're not. You have to shoot a commercial today." Fahlada prepares for the commercial shoot. She is told that the new presenter is arriving soon and to wait. When the new presenter arrives, Fahlada is shocked to see Ern, a rising star who is her ex-lover. Ern greets Fahlada saying, "Oh, hello there. I missed you, Doc." This reunion triggers a flashback scene to when they first met. The story shifts to a flashback of Fahlada studying medical in the US. One day, Fahlada accidentally bumps into Ern, who is rushing somewhere. Fahlada tells Ern to watch her step. Ern immediately compliments Fahlada, saying, "How can someone be that pretty?" Fahlada thanks her. Ern asks, "You're Thai?" Fahlada confirms, "Yes, I'm Thai." They both express excitement at meeting another Thai person, as Ern felt lonely since moving there. Ern brings Fahlada coffee, stating, "Ever since I got here, I haven't met Thai people. It's been so lonely. Always felt I was by myself." Ern asks Fahlada what she studies, and Fahlada replies, "I'm studying medicine." Ern is impressed. "Wow, you're a doctor too? I haven't met a doctor this beautiful." Fahlada teases, "You say that like you're not beautiful." Ern says Fahlada is the first person to call her beautiful, as others usually call her childish. Ern asks for permission to call Fahlada Doc or P-more. Fahlada agrees, "As you wish. Call me whatever you want." Ern then playfully asks, "And if I'm into you, what should I do?" Fahlada responds, "Do nothing. Go back to work first," and points out Ern's boss watching. Ern quickly returns to work. At the restaurant where Earn works, she serves a quite couple named Kim and Pai, the Yes or No movie. Earn asks Fahlada if the couple looks quite together, making Fahlada realize Earn is also interested in girls. One day, Earn brings Fahlada coffee and leaves it for her, telling her, "Don't forget to eat. Doctors can get sick too." Later, Earn faces a rude customer who touches her and asks how much, implying she's a sex worker. Earn angrily states, "What do you mean, how much? I'm not the kind of person you're looking for." The manager arrives and Earn explains the situation, but the customer denies it. Fahlada, who had witnessed the interaction, steps in and defends Earn, threatening to use the CCTV cameras and contact her lawyer. The customer quickly leaves. Earn then tells Fahlada that she has faced insults and bullying in many jobs, but has always fought back, wishing she could have punched the customer. Fahlada asks Earn why she works so hard, wondering if she's putting herself through school. Earn clarifies that her parents pay for her tuition, but she wants to lighten their financial burden due to the high cost of living in the US. Fahlada offers to help Earn if she needs anything. Earn playfully asks, "Can you take me in and support me?" Think of it as helping an innocent kid. I'm kidding. Fahlada is confused by Earn's childish and cute behavior.
Time passes. One night, Fahlada finds Earn sleeping outside her apartment. Earn explains that her roommate's boyfriend is over, so she came out to read. Fahlada realizes Earn has a fever, saying, "You're burning up." Fahlada brings Earn back to her apartment, gives her medicine, and wipes her down with cold water. The next morning, Fahlada cooks son-in-law eggs for breakfast. Earn is excited, revealing it's her all-time favorite dish, but she hasn't had it since arriving in the US. Earn asks Fahlada about her favorite food. Fahlada looks at Earn and says, "You." She then clarifies, "Stir-fried glass noodles." Earn promises to learn how to cook mean stir-fried glass noodles for Fahlada every day. Fahlada responds, "Then I'm going to learn to cook mean son-in-law eggs for you too. Maybe I get to be the daughter-in-law." Earn asks if Fahlada said something, but Fahlada doesn't confirm. On Valentine's Day, a delivery person brings Fahlada flowers. Earn sees them and gets visibly upset, thinking someone sent them to Fahlada. Fahlada brings the flowers to Earn and asks if she likes them. Earn comments that they must be pretty since they're for Fahlada. Fahlada then reveals, "They're for you. Happy Valentine's Day." She kneels and proposes to Earn, asking her to be her stubborn girl. Overjoyed, Earn accepts. "I will." They kiss and officially start dating. Earn moves in with Fahlada. They are shown studying together, and Fahlada introduces Earn to Than. They appear very happy together. Earn shows Fahlada a picture of her dream house, which she hopes to own one day. Fahlada notes that it must be expensive. Earn plans to start saving now and hopes to afford it by the time she's 40, or even 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90. They talk about living there together when they're old. Fahlada then gives Earn a jigsaw puzzle. Earn asks what the picture is, but Fahlada says it's a secret. Fahlada explains, "When you're done, you'll find out this picture is very important to our relationship." They continue to enjoy each other's company. For Earn's birthday, Fahlada plans a surprise. She decorates the place herself, initially joking that she hired someone, but then admitting she did it with her own hands. Fahlada also bakes a banafai pie, her first time making it. She offers Earn a bite. Earn hesitates as she is allergic to bananas. To avoid offending Fahlada after all her effort, Earn eats the pie anyway. However, Earn's health quickly deteriorates. Fahlada rushes her to the hospital. In the hospital, Earn, once conscious, removes her oxygen mask, stating it's uncomfortable. Fahlada confronts her, "Why didn't you tell me you were allergic to bananas?" Earn explains, "I didn't want to offend you. You put a lot of effort into it." Fahlada reassures Earn, "I just wanted to surprise you on your birthday, but it's ruined now." Earn replies, "Really? Says who?" Fahlada then gives Earn another surprise. She gifts Earn a custom-made shawl with the initials FE on it. Fahlada explains that F is for Fahlada and E is for Earn, symbolizing their relationship. Fahlada puts the shawl on Earn. They discuss dinner plans. Earn asks Fahlada what she wants, and Fahlada says anything is fine. She suggests Chinese or sushi. Fahlada says she wants son-in-law eggs and needs to study first. Earn playfully teases Fahlada for not concentrating on her studies. Fahlada kisses Earn as a punishment for distracting her. Earn jokes that if that's the punishment, she'll talk all day. Fahlada calls her a stubborn girl. Fahlada, unable to concentrate, kisses Earn again. Someone takes a picture of them.
The scene shifts to Fahlada's parents. Fahlada's mother shows the picture of Fahlada and Earn to her husband. The mother states that Fahlada, who is destined to be a doctor and take over the hospital, is, quote, turning into a perv, and that it's not right. She presses her husband to intervene. Fahlada's father, however, is more understanding. I'm her father, I'm not her owner, and orientation is personal. We shouldn't intervene. The mother refuses to accept this, insisting that Fahlada must break up with that girl and marry only the person I choose. Fahlada's mother then meets with Dr. Wisanu in her office. Their conversation reveals that the mother has chosen Wisanu as Fahlada's potential partner, as he is a doctor who likes Fahlada. The mother hopes that if Wisanu marries Fahlada, she will feel at ease when Fahlada eventually runs the hospital. Wisanu assures her he is trying to score points with Fahlada and will try harder. Meanwhile, Earn is worried about her upcoming exams, feeling stressed because she hasn't prepared. Fahlada gives Earn a music box with a doll figurine. Fahlada tells Earn to look at it when stressed, to know Fahlada is always by her side. Earn finds it adorable. Earn asks if the doll is cute or Fahlada, and Fahlada says Earn is cuter than the doll. Fahlada tells Earn, "Love you so much I could die." Earn playfully responds, "You can't die. If you die, who would I be with? You can't die." They play the music box. Earn then receives a call from her father. He informs her about her mother's condition, a brain tumor that is very difficult to treat and that Earn should prepare for the worst. Devastated, Earn cries. Fahlada comforts her, promising to find a way to help her mother. Fahlada calls her own mother, begging her to arrange special care for Earn's mother, a patient with a brain tumor in critical condition, at their hospital. Fahlada lies to her mother, saying the patient is the mother of a schoolmate, friend, to conceal it's Earn's mother. Fahlada's mother asks if this person is so important, and Fahlada insists, "Let's just say you have to save her, I'm begging you." Her mother agrees, asking for the patient's name and number, promising to take care of it. Fahlada thanks her mother and says, "I love you." Earn returns to Thailand to be with her parents. Earn's mother in the series is played by Om's real-life mother. Om Kandapath is the actress playing Earn. Earn's mother informs her that the hospital suddenly called her, offering treatment and a VIP room with the best doctors, all arranged by Earn's friend. Earn doesn't reveal that the friend is Fahlada, only saying that this friend is a caring and kind person. Earn then receives a call from the hospital and is asked to meet Fahlada's mother in her office. In the office, she sees a photo of Fahlada, her mother, and Wisanu. Fahlada's mother acknowledges that Fahlada arranged the treatment for Earn's mother. Earn thanks her. Fahlada's mother tells Earn not to thank her, stating she did it because she had to. She then confronts Earn about dating her daughter. She acknowledges understanding love, but states that Fahlada is her best hope and most qualified person for the hospital's future. She then demands that Earn break up with Fahlada, because their love will never come to fruition. She asserts that Fahlada is easily lonely and was merely using Earn as a toy until graduation, after which Fahlada is expected to return and marry someone chosen by her mother. The mother falsely claims that Fahlada was already dating Dr. Wisanu before she went abroad, and that Fahlada never told Earn because Earn was just a toy she was having fun with. This revelation deeply upsets Earn, who recalls parcels Fahlada received from Wisanu and Fahlada's secrecy about him. Earn is highly misunderstood by this information, believing Fahlada cheated on her. Fahlada's mother offers Earn a choice between your mother's life and the love that's not real, promising the best treatment for Earn's mother if Earn breaks up with Fahlada. Earn is highly emotional and manipulated by this information, believing she was merely a time pass for Fahlada. Heartbroken and confused, Earn returns to the US and starts packing her belongings of Fahlada's house to move back to Thailand. Fahlada rushes to stop her, trying to embrace her, but Earn pushes her away. Earn remembers the manipulative words of Fahlada's mother about Fahlada cheating with Wisanu. Fahlada asks what's wrong and why the sudden move. Earn tells her that she has already transferred her credits and will finish her degree in Thailand. Earn coldly tells Fahlada, "I'm seeing someone else. Let's break up." When Fahlada doesn't believe her, Earn cruelly states, "You're just a toy I've grown tired of. Just let me go." She then claims, "I don't like women. I like men. Do you get it now?" Earn continues, saying in everything that happened,
I've been fooling you because I knew you were rich. I just wanted a comfortable life. That's the truth. She tells Fahlada to never see her again. Fahlada desperately tries to stop her, crying and begging her not to leave, asking, "What did I do wrong?" Earn also cries, clearly heartbroken herself and in a very bad state. The scene ends with Fahlada collapsing in tears, remembering Earn's birthday wish for Fahlada to love her forever. Fahlada asks if the wish will come true. Both cry. This story returns to the present with Fahlada seeing Earn as the presenter for the commercial. Fahlada, still deeply hurt by the past, immediately pulls out of the commercial, stating, "I insist that I really can't shoot this commercial." When asked for a reason, she bluntly tells Earn, "I know you hate me. Yes, I despise you." Earn understands that Fahlada is still upset over the breakup. Fahlada's mother manipulated Earn by fabricating lies about Fahlada's intentions and relationship with Dr. Vasanu, exploiting Earn's mother's critical health condition. This led Earn to believe Fahlada cheated on her and was merely using her, prompting the heartbreaking breakup. This incident caused Fahlada to lose trust in others. This entire plot a masterpiece due to how a misunderstanding caused such a big mess. Now guys, I already know why Earn suddenly returned to Fahlada's life, but will not disclose it yet as it will be revealed in later episodes. Earn, however, seems determined, saying, "I'll keep coming back until you give in to me." The episode concludes with the unresolved tension and the lasting impact of the misunderstanding on both Fahlada and Earn's lives. Don't miss the next episode to uncover the full truth behind Earn's return and whether their broken hearts can ever truly mend. Tune in next time to see if love can conquer the deepest of betrayals and misunderstandings.